Joe, thank you for talking to Frank1.tv. Well, this is the fight you've been waiting for, because now you have become undisputed super middleweight champion. You now want to go further, you want new challenges, and it's America, it's Vegas, and it's Bernard Hopkins. Do you feel more excited, more motivated than you ever have done before?
It's very difficult to become more motivated than in my last fight, because, you know, in my last fight I think I proved to the world exactly what I can do at super middleweight, which is my main aim, to be undisputed super middleweight champion of the world against an excellent defeated fighter, Mikkel Kessler. Now this is a new challenge. You know, it's not just a challenge of fighting Hopkins, it's a challenge of leaving Wales and going to the States and fighting a guy in his own backyard, you know, with 3 American judges, with an American referee, and make sure I basically go in there and beat him convincingly, and fighting a light heavyweight for the first time, which is going to be, I think it's going to be a plus to me. You know, I'd have to kill myself so much and making the weight, so it's a luxury getting to 12 stone 7. I will keep my weight, my titles at 12 stone as well, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, to be honest, when I meet Hopkins, I think then it's going to sink in and fighting. At the moment, you're still just over 12 weeks away. I've had a good break. I've hardly done any training. I've done plenty of eating and drinking. I'm probably about 14 stone at the moment, so I haven't got the fighting head on yet. So as soon as I get to the States and get in Hopkins' face and realise this is going to happen, and I start getting back in the gym, then it's going to start, you know, realising what's ahead of me.
You say obviously it's going to be easy for you to make the light heavyweight weight. What about your speed, Joe? This famous Joe Calzaghe speed. Will you be able to retain it at light heavyweight?
Yeah, I think so, because at the end of the day, I struggle to make 12 stone 7. It's hard work. Even when I'm 12 stone 7, I'm still skinny, so I don't see there's a problem. I've always got that speed. Even if I go to the gym now, the speed is still there. You know, but it's not a case I'm building up to make light heavyweight. It's not a case I'm going to do weights, I'm going to slow down or anything like that. It's just that I'm only losing a stone and a half opposed to 2 stone. So obviously when you go to new territories, then you're going to think, well, maybe I'm not going to be as fast, but that's something I have to find out. But as far as I'm concerned, I have no worries. I believe I'll be a better fighter for it.
You met Bernard Hopkins already at the Ricky Hatton weigh-in. What was that like? You know, we watched and with the two of you standoffish with each other. What was it like? Yeah, well, he was giving his typical American attitude and, you know, mouthing off, bitching. But hey, I don't know, the response, I don't get angered by it, you know. I think it's funny, you know. It's just my my temperament, you know. I know it's all pantomime. I know in his head he's trying to sell a fight. So when he says all this white, I don't think he's a racist. I don't think he's a stupid comment, but I know his game. I know he's not a bad guy, and at the end of the day, he's going to try and get in my head, because, you know, he's an old pro, he's a wily old pro, and if he can knock me off my game, then he's going to try and do it. But he's going to realise that I cannot be psyched. It's interesting you made the comment when he says, you know, I'll never lose to a white guy, and you respond by saying, well, I'll just never lose, full stop. Yeah. And that's basically, as you see, it's boxing to you, isn't it? Yeah, it's boxing at the end of the day, and, you know, I think it's just it makes him look an idiot by saying that comment like that, but I'm going to be all sweet and I do beat him, because the more he mouths off, the more stupid he's going to look, and he does get his ass kicked, full stop, you know? I know that when, again, you were over watching Ricky Hatton, the British fans and the support they gave and the atmosphere was especially moved you, didn't it? And you want some of that as well. Oh yeah, definitely. I think that really swayed me to wanting to fight in the States. Before, when that bothered, I thought, well, it doesn't really matter, I fought in America, but having going out there and watch Ricky fight, and how the reception and the British fans are unbelievable, having like thousands of thousands out there, and when they weighed in and I got on stage and they introduced me, the roar was incredible for myself, for all the British fighters, for Enzo Mack, who was with me, had a tremendous reception, all the fighters, and I thought, you know, I thought it'd be disappointed to end my career and never fought in America, never saw your name up in lights in Vegas, and never gone out, and not just gone out there, but gone out and won. I think Colin Jones 25 years ago was the last Welsh fighter to go out there, so following big footsteps, and like I said, I'm going to go out there. The difference is I'm going to win.